Today guys, we are doing another budget garage build in GTA 5. Last time we did a $10 million JDM budget build. Today we are doing a $20 million budget build garage for Galaxy Inc. You guys are probably wondering, why do I have a bunch of security with flamethrowers and alien guns? Well, that's because it's a $20 million garage and we don't want anybody to rob us. So obviously we're going to want some security. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before we get into it, let's take a quick tour through the showroom as we usually do. So right here is where one of our showcase vehicles will go, and then if we make our way over here, we have space for 7 other amazing cars, and then up at the front of this dealership we have 2 more spots for 2 more magnificent vehicles. It's going to be a pretty crazy build. We're spending $20 million on it, so I hope you guys enjoy. Just like I normally do, I'm going to be leaving some money aside so you guys can pick what colors you want to put in your car and performance upgrades as well. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and without further ado, let's get into it. The very first vehicle we're going to be customizing for Galaxy Inc. is going to be the Shalagen GT. Now this vehicle cost $1.3 million, which isn't really that bad. It's a really nice looking car, and honestly I love driving it around. I have about 2 of them in GTA 5 Online, and I think they're really amazing vehicles, and it performs really well. So let's bring her into the custom shop, and the upgrades we threw on this vehicle are going to be the S-Racer Sport rims, a small spoiler, a carbon extended bumper, a carbon rear diffuser, carbon race skirts, a triple rear exhaust, racing seats with dials, a classic grille with a primary icon, a street hood with vents, carbon mirrors, a carbon alt hood, race suspension, limo window tint, and xenon lights for a total cost of $91,900, which isn't really that bad. I think this car looks pretty damn amazing. It is based off of an AMG GT in real life, and I love that car, so we're gonna throw it right into the showcase spot up front. I think it looks phenomenal. Let me know what you guys think of the first build down below in the comment section. The next vehicle we're customizing today is going to be the Atelier GTO. This is another amazing vehicle in GTA 5. It costs $1.96 million to purchase, and it's worth every penny. It performs really well. It used to be one of the best performing cars in the game, and it still is today. So let's bring her into the custom shop, and the upgrades we threw on this vehicle are going to be the concave mega mesh street rims, atomic tire lettering, a race wing, a primary front splitter, a primary diffuser, alt carbon skirts, a quad square bore exhaust, primary hood clips, sport vents, primary mirrors, carbon roof, race suspension, limo window tint, and xenon lights for a total cost of $112,840. I think this car looks amazing, especially with that neon bright red that we threw on it. It looks pretty great. We're gonna park this thing right behind the showcase spot up front here. I think it looks phenomenal. The Atelier GTO is highly customizable, and when you do throw the upgrades on it, I think it looks really amazing. Rockstar did a great job at customizing and making this car in GTA 5. Let me know what you guys think of it down below. Next up, we have the Ariah. It's one of the fastest cars in GTA 5 Online. You guys can buy it for $1.42 million, which isn't really that bad for one of the fastest cars in the game, so I would definitely suggest buying it. We're gonna bring this thing into the custom shop and throw some upgrades on it. There aren't too many available, which kinda sucks, but I think we did our best. The upgrades we threw on the Ariah are gonna be the Deep Flake Reserve street rims, a Type 2 spoiler, the GT bumper, a carbon fiber diffuser, carbon skirts, street suspension, the classic black stripes, limo window tint, and xenon lights for a total upgrade cost of $77,400. This thing looks amazing, and I promise this is one of the last vehicles that I'm going to paint red. Red is my favorite color of all time. I think it looks awesome, which is why I put it on so many of my cars, but this thing looks amazing. Let's go ahead and park it right over in the corner over here. I think this car is looking pretty damn phenomenal. Let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comment section. The next vehicle we're customizing today is going to be the Coil Cyclone. You guys can buy it for $1.89 million, and that's honestly a steal. This car has one of the best accelerations in GTA 5. It's one of the only vehicles that can complete a quarter mile in under 10 seconds. Look how fast this shit is. The upgrades we threw on the Cyclone are going to be the Cheetah Carbon R high-end rims, the painted tuner wing, a carbon curved splitter, a painted race skirt, sport suspension, limo window tint, and xenon lights for a total cost of only $67,900. That honestly isn't bad, and this car looks pretty damn crazy. If you're wondering why it's so low, I did put a suspension mod on it to drop it down. You really can't customize the suspension too much. It's a little bit too high up for my liking, but I think the car looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comment section. The next vehicle is going to be the Gauntlet Hellfire, one of my favorite cars in GTA 5. Not a fan of that front end though, but it's pretty awesome. You guys can buy it for only $745,000, which isn't that bad. It's a pretty amazing car, and getting it for under $1 million is definitely a steal. So we're going to bring this thing into the custom shop and throw some upgrades on it. The upgrades we threw on the Gauntlet Hellfire are going to be the Deep Flake Reserve street rims, a race exhaust, a roll cage with race seats, the black open grille, a smooth hood, a carbon rear panel, street suspension, limo window tint, xenon lights, and the Weekend Warrior livery for a total cost of $88,950. I think this thing looks amazing, especially with the black paint job and that livery. It's very subtle, but when you look close, it looks really, really cool. We're gonna park this thing right in front of the window in the corner over here. I really love this car. I love the sound of the supercharger in it. It's super fast. You can double clutch it. I put air quotes around that because it's not what it's called in real life, but that's what we call it in GTA. This thing is amazing. Let me know what you guys think of it down below. Next up, we have the Elegy Retro Custom, a fan favorite car, one of my favorite cars, and it costs $904,000 to purchase, which isn't that bad. You're getting an amazing vehicle, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love the paint job I throw on this. Everybody's been commenting about it. Don't worry, it'll be the next crew color. It might already be it by the time you're seeing this video. Who knows? Anyways, the upgrades you threw on the Elegy Retro Custom are going to be the Deep Flake Reserve street rims, the classic RS wing, a painted extended splitter, side skirt extensions, a titanium exhaust, a street half cage, the black Saran grille, raised extreme hood, wide rear fenders, street suspension, limo window tint, and the xenon lights, costing a total of $107,090, which isn't that bad. There's a ton of other upgrades you could throw on the vehicle, like a ton of interior stuff and engine-based stuff, but I decided to leave it alone for right now. We're going to throw this thing up in the showcase because why not? Like, this thing just looks incredible. The color is flawless. If you guys want this color in GTA 5, let me know, because I'm going to put it as the next crew color if you guys want to see it. Anyways, let's hop into the next vehicle. By the way, be sure to check out DigiZani. They'll hook you up with tons of discounted games, gaming accessories, discounted gift cards, and in-game currency for dozens of your favorite games. Don't forget to use code Frolics at checkout for a 10% discount. The next vehicle we're customizing is going to be the Paragon R, based off of the Bentley Continental GT. This thing looks amazing, and you can get it for only $905,000, just $1,000 more than the Elegy Retro Custom, which isn't that bad either. This thing has a ton of upgrade potential, so let's bring it into the custom shop, and the upgrades we threw on this vehicle are going to be the hashtag Hype Train livery, concave Mega Mesh street rims, a sports wing, a primary GT bumper, a primary rear bumper, a primary skirts, a titanium tipped exhaust, a cage with performance seats, a chrome grille, primary vented hood, primary sun strip, sport suspension, limo window tint, and xenon lights for a total cost of $118,400. I love this car. I love the livery it has on it. Usually I hate liveries, but the Supreme LV livery on this thing looks pretty damn insane, and I really like it. Let me know what you guys think of this build down below in the comment section. Next up, we have the Atelier RSX, one of the fastest cars and one of the most expensive cars in GTA 5 Online. This thing is pretty insane. You could buy it for $3.4 million, which is crazy, but honestly, it's not really that overpriced because it's a great vehicle. So we're going to bring this thing into the custom shop, and the upgrades we threw on the RSX are going to be the Deep Flake Reserve street rims, a primary body ducktail spoiler, the primary super splitter, a primary slatted diffuser, primary skirt fin, triple bore exhaust, aftermarket tail fin, split stream panel, twin dished hood, carbon mirrors and inset roof, street suspension, xenon lights, limo window tint, and the Grody Stripes livery for a total cost of $150,850. It's amazing. We have to put this in the showcase spot right up front behind these velvet ropes. This car is incredible. It looks amazing, it performs really, really well, and honestly, there really isn't anything bad to say about it. Next up, we have the Emperator. This is actually one of my favorite cars in GTA 5. It's amazing. You could buy it for $2.28 million from the Arena War Workshop website. It's pretty incredible. We're going to bring this thing into the custom shop and throw some upgrades on it. Now, one of the upgrades I put on costs a ton of money. You don't really need to put it on, but I'd suggest it. The upgrades we throw on the Emperator are going to be the concave Mega Mesh street rims, an oval exhaust, 100% nitrous boost, sport suspension, limo window tint, and purple headlights for a total cost of $267,800, which is insane. That $200K is for the NOS. Now, you guys actually have to spend 400k if you haven't unlocked it in Arena War, so it's really up to you if you want to throw it on. I say it's worth it because it does give you a huge speed boost. This car is pretty incredible, it looks really beautiful, and I love the black light chrome paint job we put on it. Let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comment section. And the final car is going to be the Krager, costing $2.875 million. This is one of the best supercars in GTA 5 Online. I prefer the Emirates, but some people prefer the Krager. They're both great. Let's bring her into the custom shop, and the upgrades we threw on the Krager are going to be the concave mega mesh straight rims, atomic tire lettering, the primary competition spoiler, a primary skirt, the tri-titanium exhaust, limo window tint, xenon lights, and the Germaniac stripes. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but this thing looks sick. It costs $95,750 for those upgrades. Honestly, that's not too bad. I think this car is looking really, really nice, especially with that livery. We're gonna pop this thing right over here, and of course, I always break a damn window, but just ignore it. This car looks pretty incredible. Let me know what you guys think of it down below. Well, guys, we did it. We built a $20 million budget garage in GTA 5 Online. The cost of the cars was $17,753,920. The cost for upgrades was $1,117,000. The total amount spent was $18,931,510. We have $1,068,490 left over for performance upgrades and whatever colors you want to throw on the vehicles. Now, you guys could actually save some money here. I decided to put on a lot of street rims that cost $30,000 to $35,000, so you could actually save 280 grand by putting different rims on, and you can also save $200,000 to $400,000 if you don't want to put NOS on the Emperator, which means you could technically have right around $1.548 million left over, which is definitely enough money to upgrade the performance and change the colors on the car if you don't like the colors I put. Anyways, that is going to wrap up the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below if you want to see another episode of this. Do you want to see a $50 million budget garage build, or do you want to see something else? Let me know down below in the comment section. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video.